Hello, in this tutorial we're going to learn how we can create topics and reply to topics with inside Social Squared. With inside this particular SharePoint team site we've got three different forum groups created. We've got food, drink and restaurants, and within there we've got a number of different forums all within inside the relevant forum group. So notice under food we have meat, vegetables, fruit and crisps, and under drink we have beer and wine, fruit juices and soda, and under restaurants we have fish restaurants. From within inside this view we can see who the latest post was from, as well as being able to see how many topics and how many posts together there are. So first of all, what we're going to do is navigate into the Meet forum group, and from this view we'll be able to see all of the different topics and again some summary information about those topics, such as how many views and how many replies there have been, who the latest post was from, and also some information about the average rating, whether the post has been answered, whether it's been made sticky, meaning it's going to remain at the top of the forum, and also if it contains any featured posts. So from here we can first of all download all of these topics as a CSV, so that's good for records management. We can also view the unanswered topics. So if we click onto unanswered topics, as a reader or somebody that's going to go in and start replying to different topics, we can go through and see who's posted questions that haven't been marked as answered, and we can therefore go in and answer them. And that toggles back to all topics again. We might also decide to subscribe to the forum. So subscribing to the forum at this point means that if anybody creates any new topics or replies to any topics, then we're going to be notified via email. And it's possible for me to reply to that email as opposed to navigating into Social Squared within SharePoint and replying manually. So the first thing we're going to do is navigate into one of these posts, and this one grabs my attention, the best way to cook a steak, so we'll navigate into that, and from in here we can see who posted this topic. We can see how many posts that person has made and when this post was made as well, and just some information about that user, such as the number of badges that he's received from creating posts, and also have the ability to send a private message to that person or click onto their signature, and I can follow that user as well, so I get notified about any other posts that they may create. So this is the topic, the best way to cook a steak, so there's a bit of information there about that, and you can see some of the different options I have at the bottom here. So I could post that on my newsfeed, for example, so that will appear on my newsfeed within inside SharePoint. So if I find that other people that follow me would like to see this post, then I could post it on my newsfeed there. If I found it abusive, then I could also report abuse, and that would send a notification to the moderator, and the moderator would be able to come in and remove the post or modify the post so it's not abusive. And we've got some other bits and pieces in here as well, such as the ability to mark or unmark as answered. We can edit the post, that's because I am a moderator, and I can reply or reply with a quote. So you'll notice that I can reply or reply with quote on other responses as well. I'm going to simply go through and reply with a quote to the original topic, and by doing that, notice that the message that I'm responding to has been embedded into my post. So we'll simply scroll down, and now we can begin typing. Okay, so we've entered our reply. Notice we have the full rich text formatting, so we can highlight certain words in bold if we want to. We can also insert emotion icons and things like that, so we can go and grab one of those and insert that there. And we've also got the ability to insert video as well. If I want to tag this at all, then I can do so. So let's tag it with the word steak, and notice that it's detected that that word has been used before, so I can go through and select that, and that will work with the tag cloud web part on the right hand side there. So we're ready to post, so let's click onto post, and we'll be able to scroll down and see the reply that I've just made whilst I'm logged in as Zoe. So there's the response there. Okay, so that's how we can reply. What we might also want to do whilst we're in here is vote up or vote down some other people's responses. So if I can see if somebody also liked the recipe, we can go through and vote them up. We can also change the order here as well, so I can read it better. So if I wanted to sort by order or sort by the number of votes that have been received, we can do that. And whilst I'm also in here, I might decide to rate this post as well. So I thought it was very good, so I'll give it a maximum rating of 5. Okay, so let's have a look at how we can go through and create a new topic. So in here, we're basically going to click onto add new topic, and we'll give it a name. So we've given it a subject, we've typed in some body in there, and we might want to go through and give it a bit of a better title. And we can make that a heading and so on, and then we can insert an image. So the image may exist already inside something like a picture library, in which case I can just obtain the link to it and paste it in here, or I can also upload images from the file system as well. So I'll select this picture of a pie, and we can upload that and insert that on my page. Notice that we could also copy and paste images directly in here as well if we wanted to. We can also make that editing window larger whilst we're typing in this message. And the other thing I might want to do is control some of the word wrap around that image. So what I can do is go through and set things like the alignment in here, and under the appearance I might want to change the appearance to the left there, so it word wraps, and you'll notice as I drag and drop that into the text begins to wrap around it now, and so on. So once we're happy with that, let's tag it, and we could upload a file as well if we wanted to, or link to a document library item. And notice I'm automatically subscribed to this post as well by default, which I can clear that checkbox if I want to, but that will mean that I receive email notifications should anybody come in and reply to this. So we'll create that post, and now we can sit back and wait for some responses.